Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I'm Abby and today we're doing something a little bit different. We're doing a color book challenge. So what it is, you build a house in Sims 4, place the items that are all white, and then at the end you pick the swatches, change the colors of the items, but you're not allowed to change the actual item. I really wanted to try this. I'm not the best at building in Sims 4. The roofs are probably the worst thing ever. They won't look too bad in this. I did cut out the part I really struggled, and it's these corners that you can see right now. You can tell I didn't place them, but they will be in the video. I worked really hard to get them done. But yeah, so I'm not the best at building and I'd love to be really good at it. But I don't know, I usually just make the Sims and not really build the houses. I usually just decorate the inside because I love that. I like the interior design part. If I was good at building, I probably would build more houses, but I just don't feel like I'm good at it. I did not come up with the way this house looks, really. I used a picture that I found on Pinterest. I would insert a picture, but I did film this quite a long time ago and I cannot find that picture. I can't find it anywhere. I don't know where it went. I might have unpinned it when I built the house. I'm not sure. Also, as you can see, I think the one thing I kind of cheated with was placing that garage door. I know that's not a white item and it didn't come up under white filter, but I just had to do it. I just couldn't not do it. It just looks so nice from the outside. Even though it looks weird as at the back of that part of the house there's an open door. But let's pretend it's not there when you look at the front of the house. I did enjoy building this house quite a bit. I really like the fact that you don't actually know what kind of swatches you'll have for things, so you're kind of guessing. And yes, there are some items you're more familiar with, some items you're not familiar with, but I think, well, you'll be the judge of it, but I think the house turned out quite okay with the colors and everything, and I'm really surprised about it. By the way, the garage was turned into a gym. I wasn't planning to put a bathroom in it, but as you'll see, I did put a bathroom in it, and it was more the fact that I didn't really know what else that is coming under the white filter could be put in the gym, so I thought placing some bikes would be okay, and then obviously because it's a home gym, we could have a shower. I also would like to point out and apologize that I'm not the best at filming and recording, so as you can see, some parts might not be the best, and there's a lot of spinning and turning with the Sims 4 camera, and I never realized how much I turn and spin in The Sims. But once editing this video, I can tell you my head was spinning and I was not expecting that. So I did cut a lot out of it, and I'm pretty sure I left a lot still in there. Oh yeah, by the way, that bush was sticking out and I thought I'll place the fridge there because that way it doesn't look like it's there. And I just liked what it looked like on the outside, so I didn't really want to go and mess around with it, so I just hid it behind the fridge. But anyways, there might be still some hiccups and everything in the video on how I'm editing it, but I'm just trying to get a hang of it. I never really edit videos before, but I'll be honest, doing YouTube and playing games was my dream since I was a kid. I didn't really grow up in a very rich family, let's say. We weren't poor, but we weren't rich either way as well. and we didn't really had a chance to play so many games. And everyone, like, I live in a different country from where I grew up now, and talking to people, most of them were playing like console games and everything, and I'm like, I never played for the console until I was like 16 years old, and that was when I was visiting my cousins abroad because they had it. So I'm still very not familiar playing with like console and like the joysticks. I just find it so hard to play with them, and I'm not that young anymore, if I'm being honest. But it is what it is. So Sims used to be one of the things that I used as an escape, let's say, as a kid. So I've played through all the Sims. I remember received, my aunt got it as a gift, the Sims 1 pack with like loads of DLCs. I remember that the packaging was yellow. I don't really remember what kind of thing it really was, but I remember that it had like loads of DLCs, but I was quite little, so I'm sorry because I don't remember much of it. But I remember playing it and I used to love it. And yes, as most of us do, the first experience in The Sims used to be killing the Sims. But it used to be so fun, and I remember that they had like a blow up sofas, and I think they had a waterbed, if I'm not mistaken. And those things, when growing up, I thought, when I grow up I want it. But I think it was mainly those blow up sofas because they had like neon colors, and oh my goodness, I used to love it, and I really, really wanted it growing up. But it wasn't a thing in my country, and even if you could find it somewhere, and I don't think they're really a thing now anywhere, to be honest, because I don't think I've seen them ever in real life. I bet they are, like, you can find it in places, but I personally haven't seen them in real life. But I really wanted it, and I thought, when I grow up, that's what I'm gonna have. And I can tell you now, I don't have it. I would probably still like it, but I wouldn't have where to put it. They're not really user friendly, I'd say, because as they are blow up ones, if you had pets, if you had pets, you probably realize that will get scratched quite quickly. And at the same time, I don't know if I'd like to sit on a blow up sofa that is like rubbery texture for a very long time and watch like Netflix or something. So yeah, maybe it's for the best I don't have it, but I used to really want it, and I really wanted the waterbed. I used to really want to just feel, like, just know what it feels like sleeping on it or like laying on it. I still like to see what it feels like, but never had a chance. Maybe one day I'll come across one and I'll test it out. But yeah, it was a fun experience. And then I remember with Sims 2, I remember me and my sister used to try and save money that we could play, that we could buy the DLCs and everything. And I think our first DLC that we bought was Seasons, and I used to love it. And I don't know what it is, but Sims 2 apartments and just the entire gameplay used to be amazing from what I remember, and I used to love it. Absolutely love it. And if I had Sims 2 again, I'd probably create the characters the exact same way as I used to, because they're just, I don't know what it was about it. I don't know what it was about Sims 2, but I still think it's one of the best Sims games. It's just, I don't know what it is about it. Like I don't know. I generally don't know, but I just love it so much. I haven't played it for so many years, but I would love to play it. But yeah, as you can see in my build, because I'm just rambling now, because I need to ramble for quite a long time in this video, otherwise it might be a bit boring. But yeah, I'll let you know about the floor plan, and then I'll go start talking about Sims 3. So for the floor plan, that's not what the picture had. I think, if I remember correctly, the house I was building actually had kind of like a floor plan as well. And where the bathroom is upstairs, next to these bedrooms, I think that's where the stairs were meant to be, but I just didn't think it was really working out. For the best, this is the main bedroom, by the way. So there's only 2 bedrooms. There's a open space kitchen, dining area and living room. Then there is a bathroom downstairs and the gym that is meant to be a garage, and another bathroom there. Then upstairs we have 2 bedrooms, so the main bedroom and a kid's bedroom, so I made it into toddlers and a child's bedroom. Could be a teen, who cares, really, it doesn't really matter. The toddler's bed could also be changed into a kid's bed. You could also put not double bed, what are they called? Oh, I forgot a word. Oh, I don't remember what the bed is called. You know, the bed where you have a ladder. I bet it's gonna come to me when I don't want to think about it. The one you have a ladder, and there's a bed upstairs and there's a bed downstairs. That's all I can give you a description of, because I forgot what it's called, which is bunk bed. See, that's what I'm talking about, bunk beds. You put bunk beds, then it just seems like you have loads of bed you can put there. Anyways, then we have like a little hallway next going to the main bedroom, to this bedroom. So that's gonna be turned into like a little office space, and I had a really big problem with it. The roof was being visible through the walls, and I tried to fix it and it wasn't working. As I said, I'm really bad with roofs. I just gave up and I put things to hide it. I hid it quite well, as you'll see later on. There are some parts that you can still see, but I'm pretending that they're not there. And then this part of the hallway was just kind of made into, like the corner was made into kids' play area, because it's not that much space in this house. I also don't have a video of me building the pool in the back and decorating the back, because I don't know why. I don't know where the video went. There's quite a few things that I'm actually missing videos of, and I'm just assuming I never clicked record. But I can't really tell you and give you an actual reason, because it's been quite a while since I actually filmed this. But yeah, this is what I'm talking about. You can see the roof through the walls and you can see it on both sides. So I just kind of hit it. Like, I tried to find something that goes as high as that. Apparently we're now into coloring as well. Oh my goodness. See, this is going too fast. But yeah, so I tried to find something as high that it would go and cover the roof pieces. I also did paint all the windows in black, but decided that it didn't look too good. And I think I painted them black because the actual original picture had it in black, and I was like, I just don't think it looks that great. But yeah, then going back to Sims 3, because I just remembered I was saying I'm gonna come back to Sims 3. So I remember Sims 3 was probably the second favorite. I remember when I started playing Sims 3, I really liked because it has the open world and it felt amazing. And I used to think those Sims look so good. But playing Sims 4 and then going back to Sims 3, I realized that it's really hard to actually like what the Sims look like. I do like having the color wheels and everything, and customization of everything in Sims 3 was amazing. Like color wheel for patterns, hairs, clothes, and it just was amazing. And the open world, I just miss that. And I think, I know we're never getting an open world in Sims 4. Like, there's probably no way they would ever do that. Or cars. Oh my goodness, I miss cars. But there's also kind of not really a point in having cars in Sims 4 when we don't have an open world, but then we also did have taxis and cars. I think they used to have like a carpool cars to take you to work in Sims 2. So they do work. I used to like coming in Sims 2, go to the shop to buy like clothes and everything, and you would come with the yellow taxi. I think it was amazing, but you know, it's fine. We don't have cars. We have cars in Sims 4. We do. They just drive past. And I don't know. I saw this video on TikTok where someone posted their Sims like cloud gazing in the middle of the road, and then I think it was a tram or something just drove over them, and guess what? They were alive. Nothing happened to them. But they can die from bunnies and chickens. So makes sense. But anyways, but yeah, Sims 3 was quite a good game. I did, as I said, I like the open world. It's amazing, but obviously we don't have that, and customization was amazing. And I remember when Sims 4 came out, I would not, because I think when Sims 4 came out, they gave like a free demo. I might be wrong, but I just remember playing Sims 4 for a little bit, but I was so used to Sims 3 that I just couldn't bear it. I absolutely hated it. I don't know what it was, but I just couldn't play it. And then one day, I started playing Sims 4, and now I don't know how much I'd like to play Sims 3 anymore. I did play it not long ago, just a little bit. It was fun and everything. I do like it. It's just, I think, the way the Sims look like. But when I used to play Sims 3, I used to play with a lot of CC, custom content. So I think that used to make it a little bit better. But yeah, I don't really play with any custom content in Sims 4. It's just sometimes it's such a nightmare playing with it, and I just gave up. And to be honest, Sims 4 now, with a lot of DLCs, have a lot of nice clothes, furniture, and everything, like hairstyles. There are things to be improved still, but it's with anything in life. Anything can be improved. So yeah, I don't really like mods and CC, just because when there's updates they might break your game as well. And to be honest, I just recently got MC Command Center and I'm not great at it. I keep forgetting that I need to save my save files before there's an update, because on my Steam, my Sims 4 is set to automatically update. So I keep forgetting. And then I thought that because of it, I broke my Sims. Because my Sims really like when they're doing something, their hands go really weird. Like really, really weird. So I thought that I broke my Sims. But then I found out that, well, actually, a lot of people were complaining about the same issue, and it's a bug. So yay for me, I didn't break my Sims, but potentially I'm still might break it, because I'm not great at saving my save files out and then updating the MC commands when a new one comes out. I'm just not good at it, which is not great, because I do have a lot of save files in my Sims 4, so I wouldn't want to lose it. I really wouldn't. But yeah, so I think, so my favorite rooms in the house after coloring, I think, would be like the living room. Well, the kitchen is nice as well, but it's easy to say that the living room is quite, the kitchen is a good area, because when you use those countertops and the fridge and oven, you know they're gonna match. So it's kind of like cheating, I guess. But I loved it. It looks nice. And as I said, I think the living room part and that study kind of area are my favorite parts of the house, I think they look absolutely amazing. And I would have never used that rug that I used in the living room, ever. And it was my first time using it, and I think it looks absolutely amazing, especially in the swatch I picked. Like, it looks amazing. By the way, the windows are painted, it's just they're white on the inside. That's the swatch. I don't know. And I also would like to point out, when I was placing the items, some of them didn't look white, because in my eyes they weren't actually white, but they came into the white filter, so I pretended that that's okay and used it. As I said, the only thing I think, the only thing that I kind of cheated with was the garage door, because that doesn't have a white swatch and it wasn't coming under the white filter, but I pretended that that didn't happen, and I just allowed myself because I just really wanted it. I think it just looks better, and because we have that garage door and it looks like an actual garage door, I just rather place it there, because the picture had like the garage there. So I'd rather just place it and be happy with it, and not stress myself out that I need to come up with how to make a garage door, because I've tried before and I know people can do it, but I can't. I'm not that great at building. I don't think I'm bad at decorating, but I'm not great at building the actual houses. Like, I think this house turned out quite nice, to my standards at least. But I watch people build houses on YouTube, and I must say, they are amazing. Like, comparing to whatever I have built before, my houses are boxes. But to be honest, most of us build box houses if we're not good at building houses. So this was more of a challenge within a challenge, that I was trying to build an actually nice house, which turned out quite cool. I think the pool looks a little bit odd when I think about it. Like, I like the trim and everything, but I think there probably should have been like a patio because it just looks a little bit weird in the middle of the grass. I don't know what it is about it, but it just looks a little bit weird. And I also want to apologize if I didn't change the color of anything, because it's possible that I didn't. But it's a little bit too late now, if I'm being honest. But yeah, I will upload this house on a gallery as well. It will be under agchomper, and I'll be honest, there's a reason why I'm called agchomper. But, well, A is for Abby, G is for a certain thing, which I didn't place in this house. And I wonder if any of you guys can guess what I mean. It's something that you can get in The Sims 4. It's a built item, and there's quite a bit of a variety of it. But yeah, surprisingly I didn't place it in this house, which I'm surprised with myself, because I usually place it in every single house I build. And Chomper is the show called The Land Before Time, I think. I used to love it as a kid, and I couldn't come up what to do with my Discord like ages ago. Like, I had a really weird name on my Discord, and I didn't know what kind of picture to put, and then yeah, Chomper came to my head, so I changed my Discord picture to Chomper, and then I became Chomper. So I'm Chomper. Abby G Chomper. I'm still not saying what the G stands for. Anyways, this is what the house turned out as, and I think it looks amazing. I wish I had like a patio at the back looking at it, but you know, it's not that bad. I will take the grid off. I was really worried I loved the grid, but I didn't. I took it off, which I'm really glad about. I think the bathroom looks quite good, and the gym. I wish the gym had more things in it, because it looks quite empty, but I like the bikes being there. and the entry of the house looks great. But I like the bikes being there because it's more like a lived-in garage. I think, as I said, like the living room looks amazing, and I probably wouldn't have used half of the items if not because of this challenge. But I did it and I really like it, and we're coming to the end of this video. I hope you liked it. I really enjoyed building this house, and just changing all the colors was quite fun. And as I said, probably most of the things I wouldn't have used before if I played it as normal. So it was a really good thing to try. I really hope you liked the video, and I really hope you enjoyed it, and please let me know what you think about the build. I will upload this on the gallery as mentioned before, and yeah, thanks for watching. See you next time.